Hey everybody, hope you're doing well today. So back in the 90s, MTV had this little fledgling TV show that they were trying out called MTV Unplugged. And back in 1990, it was nowhere near as big as it would become, thanks to appearances by groups like Alice in Chains and Eric Clapton and a number of others. But back in its infancy, it showed a couple of legendary guitar players on one episode. Joe Satriani and Stevie Ray Vaughan appeared on the same episode, and the Stevie Ray Vaughan performance was, frankly, it was otherworldly. I mean, he played a 12 string the entire night, and the things he did on a 12 string guitar, if you've ever played a 12 string, the things he did on a 12 string guitar theoretically can't be done, but he was able to play a 12 string guitar like he was playing an electric guitar, and it was remarkable. And it's probably the only instance on that show of an acoustic guitar being played like an electric guitar, where it didn't sound all thin and plinky. Eric Clapton famously said during the recording of his MTV Unplugged, the reason he changed Layla is because the Layla guitar lick on the electric version, the part, that lick sounded, in his words, well, basically it sounded thin and like wanking, and I couldn't agree with him more, because if you watch some of the other performances over the decade, the guitar players who kept the guitar part original to the electric guitar version on the acoustic guitar version, those guitar solos just sounded like they were missing the entire body of the guitar tone because it was just so thin. Anyway, with that said, let's check out Stevie Ray Vaughan's performance on MTV Unplugged. Yes, I will have to stop and start the video a number of times, and I've shrunken the box to, basically try to avoid copyright strikes. So let's see if this works. Bending a note on a 12 string is painful to most of us. You know, bending a note on an acoustic guitar, frankly, can hurt. The string gauge, the thickness of the guitar strings on a 6-string acoustic guitar are much heavier, much thicker than the string gauges on most electric guitars. Now, Stevie played extra heavy gauge strings on his electric guitars, so it probably was a lot easier for him, frankly. But when you're actually bending two strings instead of one, that just adds extra tension to what is immediately underneath your fingertip. So what he does right here when he just a half step bend or a whole step bend in that, I can't tell you how much that can actually hurt your average guitar player. Right here. And just think, that was the beginning of his set. That was the warm-up. Pretty remarkable. Pretty remarkable. Anyway, feel free to leave a comment in the comment section below, and let's talk about it. Okay, thanks. Bye.